fucking cocksuckers, man. But yeah, the first time I ever like got shot at, I didn't even know I got shot at. Like we were doing a mounted patrol. I forget what the fucking mission was. It was something stupid. Like we always got sent on dumb missions.
Yeah.
Like just like some of them just like panned out to be like, damn, dude, this shit's fucked up. like this was not supposed to happen. I don't know. We were doing something stupid, and I remember we were driving down the road, and I heard a loud pang, and like I like turned around, and I was like, damn, must have kicked up a rock, that hit the armor up by me. And so then, we do whatever we were doing and then come back. And I remember we got out of the truck and I went and like walked around to grab the water jugs out the back. And I look up and there's a fucking bullet dink in the armor that was like 3 inches away from my head. And I was like, oh shit. I was like walking around town. I was like, hey, look, like, I got shot at. Like, fuck you guys. Like, I'm getting my CIB now. Like, yeah, dude, I'm a badass. Like, didn't even know they shot at me. Like, that's how fearless I am,
Wow, it's fucking.
But yeah, that was the first like pop shot. They did it all the time when we were doing like guard on OP light, dude. They'd just try to snipe us from there.
Yeah. They suck at shooting or what?
Well, they're trying to shoot you from so far away.
Yeah.
A lot of the times they don't like to get close.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll do that whole 45-degree angle and see how far they can shoot that AK round. And then they'll adjust, until they're just dropping little rounds on you, But like their coordinated attacks, they'll fight, up close all day long.
Yeah. Did you experience any of those coordinated attacks on the base or anything?
Oh, yeah. We got one time we were driving to Fob Frontenac from ours, which was like you could only go like 35 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing they never told us. Like it's not just you drive balls to the walls. Or like however fast you want, like 35, unless you're in the shit and you can, do whatever you need to. But so like that's slow as shit, right?
Yeah.
And we've already like without traffic or anything, we're already looking at like a 2-hour drive. And then we get stuck behind route clearance, which goes 5 miles per hour. And like that's pretty fucking cool. So that sucked even more. And then finally we got the clearance, like we were just gonna fucking go around them.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
And so we go around them, like, hey, you guys are clearing the road, like we're just gonna go around you. Like we'll let you know if anything goes off. Like it's cool. And so like now I'm like, all right, like this is crazy. And we start driving down the road and a fucking RPG comes in and takes out the front wheels. Like nailed the axle, fucked that whole front end up of the truck, and we slammed to a stop.
Yeah.
And then they started hitting us with Dishkas and AK-47, so we caught like some small arms fires. They were shooting some RPGs and shit. And they weren't too far off. And so we got rammed from behind to get pushed out of the kill zone, which dug us deeper. So then it was like, okay, we got to do something. So the dismount got out, which his side was taking fire. He got out, ran around to my side. Now, SOP dictates that the driver and the gunner do not exit the vehicle.
Yeah.
Mainly because, the driver so that you can drive out.
And the gunner so you can,
obviously suppress the fire.
Yeah.
And my TC was a sergeant. It was his second deployment. Turned around to me and said, hey, you need to get out of the truck. You need to hook up the tow bar. And so, like, I was like, fuck that. I don't have a death wish. It's like, is he being fucking serious? So I looked at him and I was like, hey, Sergeant, like, SOP dictates I don't get the fuck out of the truck.
Yeah.
And he looked at me and said, I don't give a fuck. I'm not getting out. And so I was like, okay.
Then nobody's
So I looked at because that's his job. Yeah, but like, because he's taking fire, but like when you're taking fire on that side, like you got to get out and get cover, I guess he could have climbed through the back, which would have been a bitch.
Yeah.
But he basically said he's not getting out. So I was like, okay, like this is going to suck. So I had to get out of the back of the truck, go to the front, while everybody's shooting. Like I tried calling time out, but they don't understand English. And, I had to climb up on the hood and unratchet strap the 75-pound tow bar
Yeah.
To lower it, to then stand out there and back a truck up so that we could hook up to it. You know,
while getting
that's
shot
pretty
at.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, my heart's like in my ass and I'm freaking the fuck out, but I get it hooked up and everything and it pulls us up out of the ground so we can at least move a little bit.
Yeah.
And I go and fucking run into the back of the truck. You know, I'm fucking hyped up now. Like, holy shit. Like, I got holes in my pockets. Like, whoo.
Yeah.
Like, I had to make sure I didn't piss myself. like it was a thing. And so I'm sitting in the back and the sergeant fucking, I'll never forget this, man. He fucking turned to me and he goes, "Hey, did you hook up the brake lines?" Because it's a hydraulic tow bar.
Yeah.
So the brake lines, if you guys don't know, for the Army, the standard operating procedure was to put them in the back right, you know, the side where we're getting hit.
Yeah.
The back right small compartment that has a fucking padlock on it.
Yeah.
And I looked him dead in the eyes and I said, "If I fucking die, this is your fault." And he didn't like give a shit. So I got out of the truck and I opened up the driver door and I was like, because the padlock that's for you always lock them up at night, is the same key. So then I had to run around the back end of it. You know, they didn't stop shooting, in case you guys were wondering. I had to take the fucking lock and bang it off the back of the armor to get the sand out of it.
Yeah.
To then unlock the padlock, right? Leave it on there, open up the door and grab the brake lines. You know, one's red, one's blue.
Yeah.
Grab those and then shut it. Crawl under the truck.
Low crawl, baby.
Yeah. You know, and then get to the tow bar, hook one end of it, crawl underneath the other truck and hook up the other end of the brake lines, get out, fucking, you know, we get out of there and yeah, I almost got hemmed up for that. But we got back to the RECP and got out and I just fucking left. Like, I got out, took off my kit, left my rifle, like walked up, started banging on Sergeant Cherlin's door, and hey, fuck out of here. And he kept, you know, he did like this, like, no. And I said, "Get out, I'm gonna kill you." And he combat locked the door. And I was fucking heated, man. And then my platoon sergeant came over because he didn't know what was going on and had a specialist smoke me. Because at this point I was a PFC.
Yeah.
Like fresh. Like, even though I'd only been in for like, I think I got PFC at my 6 months. So like right when I got my mosquito wings, like a week later, like, you know, and like 4 months of it was basic.
Yeah.
So I'd been 2 months at my unit, 3 months maybe before we deployed. And he was smoking the dog piss out of me, and Sergeant Diller came over and was like, "What the fuck's going on?" I told him what the fuck went on. And he made Sergeant Trilling go to the top of the mountain. He met him up there. I never saw that dude again until we got back stateside.
Really?
Yeah, they sent him off to a class, and then I got promoted to squad leader. But they sent him off to a class because they didn't want that kind of shit, because it was kind of his fault. Like, he didn't do his job. Like, I don't blame him. Like, that would suck, but like, you have a job to do.
Yeah.
Can't be a bitch about it, you know?
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
To be there, like, I can imagine somebody looking over at me in the Humvee being like, I'm not going out there.
Yeah, but you know it has to be done.
I'd be like, what the fuck?
But you know it has to be done. That's the problem. That's the problem with me. Like if I know it's got to be done, like, yeah, I'll ask somebody. But like,
yeah,
are they gonna do it? Probably not. So like, it's still gonna be me.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
So like, how long did you spend in country?
10 months.
10 fucking months. Jesus.
Yeah. So at the point in time when I got back from Afghanistan, I had spent more time in Afghanistan than I did at my unit stateside. Yeah.
More time out in deployment than in garrison.
Army.
Yeah.